I like that the image has changed to Ryan in his dumbass sombrero costume. Like while he's doing the tip of the hat.
Why does no one talk about the serape? It's just as bad.
The hat's just so big. So we're going to get 2 new moves, both of which I really like. I mean, all the moves are pretty sweet, but there are a couple that stand out.
Uh-huh.
There's Thunder Strike, which I am probably just going to call Hand Blast from now on. Because when you use this move, I just think Hand Blast. Who wants to get Hand Blasted by Raiden? Nobody.
I don't want to get hand blasted by anyone.
This is the Hand Blast. You do a back forward motion on the stick and then light attack. And a back forward and strong attack when you have the pole arm equipped gets you that sweet pole vault.
Nice. Now what's that useful for? I imagine Hand Blast has some knockback to it.
Yep, Hand Blast is really short range, but it has a really wide hitbox, so if tons of dudes are really close to you, you can knock them all back at once.
Nice.
And the pole vault can launch lots of dudes in the air if they're all lined up, and you can also use it to dodge attacks.
Of course, of course.
It's a box. How's that gonna help?
You have no idea!
Oh, it's for medical supplies. That could work, actually.
Nope, 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 nope. Oh, they kept the same wobble!
Yep.
Oh!
Yeah, so the cardboard box does the same stuff as usual. Also, I love these little generator things, because you can really fuck up the game's frame rate sometimes with these. You can get up to about 1,000 parts if you really wanted. Also, check out this breakdance move. Also, the hand blast you can use to fuck around with physics objects. It's usually pretty goofy, but goofy physics are pretty much the best kind of physics.
Well, yeah.
So, there are 3 Mastiffs here, and it's really hard to fight all of them if you get caught first time around. In fact, I still had some trouble fighting 3 Mastiffs. The problem with them is they hop around so much, it can be hard to figure out which one is about to hit you sometimes.
Right.
Also, they get grab happy.
Oh, just grab them back. Look at that.
Mastiffs love to grab you. Oop. Also, their grab, especially this one where they run after you, has a little bit of a homing effect on it, so even if you dodge to the side, if you're still fairly close, they can still get you.
They have such large arms, what do you expect?
Yeah. Also, Hand Blast causes slow motion.
Oh, that's such a great move.
And also because Hand Blast is so fast, it is like the best way to get instant slow motion whenever you need it.
Well, that will really help in those VR missions.
Mm-hmm. Oop, there's the drop kick. Also, if a guy's getting ready to grab it, you can cut off his arm and knock him out of it.
That's only logical.
Yeah. Oh, and there's their one-armed grab. They give you a hug.
Oh.
They also have guns on their arms, but they don't
seem to care about it.
They only use their guns if you're like right up in their face and they really want you to get out of their face, because they don't shoot straight ahead. They only shoot like at the ground in front of them. They never use it for like long-range stuff at all, so.
I imagine that when this game was in development, somebody floated the idea of not doing like the cardboard box thing, and that guy was immediately fired.
Yeah, if you take out all of the Mastiffs, you unlock a secret fight back where George was.
Oh man, they are Johnny on the spot with those gates.
Oh, that's actually because there are multiple recordings, so all these doors keep coming back up. Also, another new enemy type. It's the Botom Jerich. Hello, goodbye.
The what now?
The Botom Jerich.
That's not words. I don't
I
like
think it's
that.
supposed to be Russian.
Okay.
They're like big mosquito robots.
We'll be learning more about them later.
Yeah. There are 3 of them in this fight.
They keep on coming.
Oh, okay.
One's coming right behind me, and I was trying to parry it, but too late. But yeah, they have that dash, and it is the easiest way to take care of them. I also have a flamethrower, which is their biggest problem.
Yeah.
They don't really even have that many attacks. They have that
Looks
spin,
cool,
they have the dash, and then they have the flamethrower, and that's about it, really. Easiest way to deal with these guys is just ninja run and slash them up on the side. If you fight in the front, even if you try to dodge to the side to get away from their flamethrowers, sometimes you might dodge into their leg and get stuck. So it's better just always stay, like, on the side. They also have those on the top of their legs, like the little fuel containers. You can cut those up to keep and destroy them so they can't use a flamethrower, but when you cut them, they blow up, and sometimes explosion can hurt you.
Oh, that's
So,
cool. Okay.
yeah, it's neat you can do that, though. You also usually end up doing this execution move on them, because they usually get dizzy really fast rather than just blowing up. You don't fight these guys too much in the main game. In fact, they are exclusive to this chapter only.
Huh.
You see them a lot. You see them a lot in VR missions, though. The reason why you don't see them in other chapters is there's no large amounts of water in the other chapters, and these guys are designed to glide on that.
Yeah, they're like little water skimmers. Okay. Yeah, all right.
Eat it, mosquito thing.
Good, Raiden. Very good.
So I was thinking before that it's pretty obvious Doc Tor is just like sitting watching your progress with a big bowl of popcorn, but I didn't expect Boris to be the same way.
It's why he hired Ryan in the first place. He's just so fun to watch. He's kind of weird, but
That's alright.
yeah. Also, sometimes you might have to restart from a checkpoint to get that chest with the concept art in it, because those walkways can be chopped up, and sometimes you just sometimes it can just accidentally chop up all the walkways when fighting the Mastiff.
There's no other way there?
Well, you can platform on pipes, but it's a lot harder.
Yeah, actually a bit. Still a lot of missing pieces.
I'll take what I can.
Right. Full name, Samuel Rodriguez. Born in Brazil, so I guess that'd be more like Samuel Rodriguez.
Don't be racist.
He's
Don't be
actually not
racist,
one of the
Kevin.
Winds of Destruction. He's not even a Desperado employee.
Yeah.
He's just a big fan.
Didn't seem like a typical PMC to me.
He just likes to hang
His
out with
father
Clubhouse.
ran a
He's a roadie for Desperado.
Yeah.
Genjutsu.
He sets up all their
That's a school of
equipment.
Japanese swordplay.
Mm-hmm. A lot of Japanese immigrated to Brazil way back when. They brought martial arts with them. Those evolved and became their own offshoots. You've heard of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, right? It's their variation on Judo. Brazilian Kinjutsu.
So with this call, and another one with Courtney we'll hear later on. I'm not sure when, but
anyway, I did some digging. Apparently, the Rodriguez
this
dojo
is
was a
when
big
Ryan
proponent of
starts
the
getting all goony
Uradachi
about
style.
swords.
Uridachi, aka Setsujinken.
Yeah, it is. Right here, this very moment.
Basically the polar opposite.
He gets really uppity when people say Japanese
Rodriguez
words
Kinjutsu
wrong,
uses kicks,
but he
sword
doesn't
cuts,
say it like he actually
throws.
knows Japanese. He just says it in the way that, like, Japanophiles say Japanese stuff.
Sam's father was
He can't
killed
just
by
say
one of his
Satsujinken,
pupils.
he's got to be like,
Rumors
Satsujinken!
one of the cartels was involved. It's not clear how or why. And after that, Sam disappears for a while, then comes back, kills the guy who killed his dad, and leaves Brazil.
Well,
He
yeah,
travels
wouldn't
the
you?
world for a while, taking odd jobs.
There's nothing left for me in
bodyguard,
Brazil.
Mob, etc., etc.
Now let's go smile in other
Made a big name
lands.
for himself in the criminal underworld, especially in Central and South America. One story has Sam taking out a mafia hit squad, 10 men, all with assault rifles, using only his sword.
Not unheard of for a cyborg.
This was back in the early 2000s.
He did that
Whoa!
without enhancements and pre-SOP.
That's the story anyway. And he's a cyborg now, so he could only be stronger. Not to
Oh.
freak you out or anything.
I told you, Kev. I got a reading on his fighting style from last time, and my body's been upgraded. I'll be
How
fine.
many guys with assault rifles
Yeah.
did Raiden take out with a sword at the end of MGS2, though?
Oh man, like 40? 50?
Come on! Come on!
Like, Raiden could deflect bullets with his sword before he was a cyborg.
Approximate location of the lab based on the boy's information. It is marked on your Soliton radar.
Thank you, Blade Wolf.
You are my best friend.
So something about Blade Wolf
Nope.
is, for when Platinum made Vanquish, there's an idea they really wanted to do but were not able to implement, and that was they wanted you to have a partner robot dog that could be used as mobile cover and also combined with your robot armor to make more powerful armor. They weren't able to...
They just really wanted to make Rush.
They really wanted to make Rush, basically. And now Platinum finally got to make their partner robot dog. But because this game... They only had, like, 2 years to make this game? So unfortunately, there isn't going to be any gameplay stuff where you can fight alongside Blade Wolf, which is a
Right.
shame. If there is a sequel or something, I really hope you get some buddy cop fight alongside Blade Wolf stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That'd be great.
I found you! It's
Ah.
my trick, you cannot have my trick. Give my trick back.
However, this game does have 2 DLC story campaigns, and one of them does have a playable Blade Wolf. So there you go.
Alright. We'll begin to that eventually.
Eventually. Much later, but... Oh, wiggly wall.
That
Wall, it's wiggly.
Is Shinobi back there?
So, fake wall projection. Pretty well hidden, I gotta say.
Except for the part where it was wiggly.
Look, nothing's perfect.
Yeah.
Even Raiden takes damage. Is that a... That should be like on a fortune cookie. Even Raiden takes damage.
Don't feel bad. Sometimes you have to take damage to save time.
It's an ancient proverb from the 2020s.
Yeah.
Is that when this is? What is this exactly?
This is, let's see, it's 4 years after MGS4, so it might be like 2018.
Okay.
It's pretty close to 2020. Actually, I think there's an answer in the next video for what year this is. Or close to, at least.
Cool.
Alright.
Beep boop boop beep boop boop.
I missed the button.
The button was definitely intimidated, though.
Ah, this would appear to be the UG maintenance area. You should find a terminal there. Something they use to upload mission parameters to the UGs.
Tell them
And
that their
something I can
mission
use
is
to
a
access the
birthday
lab's main
party.
server?
Perhaps. But first, you need to take a DOOMP.
Wait, what?
A digital optical output mounted proxy. You need
Doctor,
one
I
to
left
interface
the
with the terminal.
the sewers.
Any UG should suffice.
I mean, I can go back,
Transport
but...
and the like.
I'll see what I can come up with. How do I use it?
Simply connect to it. You should be able to use your communications outlay to control the proxy UG.
Alright, let's give it a shot.
Alright, let's go doomping.
So I should mention that this game was localized and translated by a different group than the other Metal Gear games, and I think they did a better job than the other group. This was 8-4 games. They've done stuff like Nier, which also had a really good localization.
I think he got closer on that button, but not quite there.
Yeah. He's missing, then rolling his
Yeah.
finger over it. So, sometimes there's something weird with how the game deals with ranked fights. Because, like, you know, this is a stealth bit, and then you get caught, and they're like, oh, Ryan, you got caught, you dummy. But this is actually a ranked fight. If you do this stealth, you miss out on a rank, which is weird.
Huh, okay.
There's like one or two other fights where it's like it comes off as something you should do, you know, stealthily, but if you do, you miss out on the rank.
Can they, like, patch that?
I wish they would, but I don't think they will. It is kind of, I don't know. It's weird, and I wish it didn't work that way, but whatever.
Yeah.
If you stealth kill the guards, you only have to deal with 3 dudes. If you actually fight here, though, 2 of the raptors wake up. Oh, and raptors can also dodge parry counters just like geckos.
Great.
But just like geckos and several other enemy types, they can't dodge your parry counters if their legs have been weakened.
Yeah, you need your legs for that. Legs are very important.
Yeah. Oh! Ow. So even when they're legless, they can still do their dumb EMP thing. Oh, also, if they do the EMP thing where they shoot like little floating bubbles everywhere, you can actually just cut those apart, and then they won't do anything to you.
Perfect sense. Absolutely.
It's really easy with the polearm because it has such long reach.
Raiden, if they continue to increase security, they may shut out all outside network connections. Please do your best to avoid being seen.
Alright, I'll get my sombrero.
I just wanted the points.
Where's my serape?
Well, hit this button. Yes! 3rd time's the charm.
It's always improving. It's like Snake with the when Big Boss got his eye patch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
My life is pain! Kill me!
So these googly eyes make this like simultaneously really goofy, but also kind of creepy. I don't know what it is about those googly eyes.
Everything is torment!
So another great thing... Oh, these dudes have new weapons. They have dual swords. A great thing about the polearm is you can launch like 8 guys at once. I love it.
That's pretty great.
These dudes with the dual swords aren't too different from the normal guys with machetes. They attack a little faster, so it can be a little more difficult to parry counter them. Also, they do more damage when they attack you.
Well, yeah, 2 swords.
Double the pain.
That's just math, man. I don't know what your problem is. I just think it's really funny how the spine is always perfectly intact.
Yeah, well actually if you miss the spine box a few times, it actually gets destroyed.
For now, yeah.
Oh.
But that room...
I just like the idea of
Those were
Raiden
cyborg
having
brain
just
casings.
deft, very subtle flicks of the wrist in order to completely avoid the spine itself.
Yeah.
Yes, this must be why they are trafficking children. Perhaps other organs are being sold elsewhere, but they are definitely taking the brains.
Jesus. Are they making these kids into cyborgs?
Wait, the cyborgs you've been fighting, did they seem like they might be kids? You said earlier that child soldiers have a telltale approach to combat.
Yeah, but I didn't see it here. Those weren't kids.
Plus they would have had googly eyeballs.
Desperado's just doing the surgeries there?
We've got to do something about all those brains. And the other kids
man.
George was talking about.
I love that line.
He just escaped
Child
a few hours
soldiers
Mhm.
being turned into cyborg warriors.
True.
Yep.
There could still be a bunch of kids there on top of
Wow, Raiden's never seen anything like that before.